Rated M for mature.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Ah, spoiler alert.
Hey there, Artie!
And gas.
Hey everybody, welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We're continuing the first case, the Turnabout Countdown. First case, we've got a bomber in the courtroom who blew something up. Not just your typical murder case, which is pretty exciting. And we have animated cutscenes, which are awesome, but also terrible. They're different.
They're different.
Anyhow, we're cross-examining Mr. Detonate today. He looks nice, doesn't he? It's not like we already know he's the killer.
He's got
or
the
anything.
cheekbones of Angelina Jolie.
You've said that about like 3 different characters.
Have I?
Yes.
Angelina Jolie has very distinctive cheekbones.
Yeah. You know what would be great is if there was a case where like it shows you who did it at the beginning, but then it wasn't actually them.
Probably. Also, I just want to note something before we begin. Because we've got the 2 different screens.
Yeah.
Look at the people in the background on the upper screen. Look at the dude with the mustache that's like, I'm so bored.
I mean, we were just waiting for him to start talking, so when the bomb went off.
The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported
Okay, so we
here
need
as
to press or
evidence.
present. Hold it! Obviously, we want to press everything. You say that you disarmed the bomb, but are you really sure it was disarmed?
Absolutely. I can disarm anything.
In a flash! That looks more like dismantle than
Than
disarm
disarm.
to me. Oh, pardon me. Let's see, is there any chance you could have forgotten to disarm the bomb?
Impossible. I do not make rudimentary mistakes like that.
He wouldn't have forgotten. He would have purposely done it.
They say to err is human. Although, the jury is still out on this guy.
Yeah.
He does look like more of a robot.
Yes.
If you must know, Mr. Wright, according to the court's own records, the fact that the bomb had indeed been disarmed was officially confirmed. I guess I can rule out the possibility that he forgot to disarm it. That would be a big oopsie. Could you talk about the bomb in a little more detail for the court, Mr. Tonate?
Certainly.
So he'll add a statement. Bomb name.
HH Free.
Oh no, that's not.
That's not a new one. What was the approximate size and weight of the bomb?
Dimensions: 10 inches height by 10 inches width by 10 inches depth. Weight: 12 pounds. This information is also written on the photograph.
Thank you.
Ah yes, here it is on the back. According to this, the case is made out of alloy plating's 5/16 of an inch thick. That certainly sounds like one thick and very heavy bit of metal.
I bet if he... Bleh, I can't talk. I bet if I dropped that thing on your foot, you'd be hopping.
If you dropped that thing anywhere, I'd be hopping for the nearest exit. Very well. I believe the court has heard enough about the bomb itself. So, Mr. Tonate, you were keeping an eye on the bomb. Where were you watching from?
I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed.
Why were you in the gallery?
My duties may have been over for the moment, but I wanted to keep watch. Even though the bomb was disarmed, you can never be too careful. Explosive devices are very dangerous things.
Yeah, no duh.
Uh-huh.
Ah, how admirably responsible of you. A model to be emulated.
Like the game. Emulated.
I practice disarming bombs every day.
Whoosh.
I practice assembling them too.
Ah!
What?
I saw his eyes.
Oh yeah.
Through the lights.
Yep. The disarming part I get, but assembling them?
I guess he has eyes. Well, I'll have you know that I practice presenting evidence every day myself.
I see. But do you ever practice having evidence presented to you?
Presented to me? What? No,
Then you cannot very well call yourself a professional yet, can you?
Those are not his real eyes.
Does he just not have eyes?
Jury's still out on that.
Ugh, that does it! I'm gonna start practicing having evidence presented to me every day. And you better drink some coffee, boss. We're gonna be pulling an all-nighter.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Or worth either of our time. So,
No.
Mr. Tonate, what did you witness from the gallery?
I saw the bomb's timer was counting down.
Hold it!
Yeah.
You saw it counting down clearly with your own eyes? I'd hardly think a timer as small as the one on this bomb could be seen from the gallery.
These goggles help me see very small things clearly from very far away. I can even see what you had for breakfast by looking at your tie.
What?
Why do I suddenly feel like a bug under a magnifying glass?
I guess it's possible he saw the timer if he was wearing those goggles.
I'm not so sure. There's something that just doesn't sit right with me.
I don't think I follow.
The bomb was completely hidden inside that stuffed animal.
Yeah.
So well concealed, in fact, that it didn't even look like a bomb at all.
So you're trying to find testimony that conflicts with the evidence, right?
That's right. Listening carefully to Mr. Tonate's testimony is just the first step. After that, it's a matter of taking a look at any evidence that seems relevant.
This girl also looks exactly like that chick from Ghost Trick.
Lynn?
Yeah. The red hair, wearing yellow.
That's brown hair.
This is kind of reddish.
That is brown hair.
Who? Hold on, I'm trying to think of somebody who has brown hair. Mia has brown hair.
Yeah.
That is not brown.
This is brown. It's a lighter brown than Mia's.
Please let us know in the comments. Do you think
It's
that this
brown.
hair is red or brown?
Spirit of justice, her hair turns a darker color of brown.
Did she dye it though?
No, I think it's literally just...
Okay.
They made it lighter shade. I don't know why.
Remember, you can touch present when you want to open the court record. If you find evidence that conflicts with the testimony, present it. Let's see. This testimony is about when the bomb went off. So I think that what state it was in at the time would be pretty important.
They look at how much they're handling to be like, guess what the contradiction is? A bomb that didn't look like a bomb because it was stuffed inside a stuffed animal, huh?
No, we just have to figure that out on our own. The bomb, the bomb, the bomb.
Yeah, bro, it's inside a stuffed animal.
There's
How could you
also
have seen the
literally
timer?
nothing else to present it for. Oh, the tail!
Objection! So you say that you saw the bomb's countdown. Is that right?
Of course. I clearly saw it counting down to 0.
And I say that you are clearly lying.
What are you talking about?
There is no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal. Mr. Tonate, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer?
But the digits soy M89
What? No! That does seem like a glaring inconsistency indeed. Witness, how do you explain this?
Is this literally just the third objection theme?
Yeah, but remixed.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, I...
Ooh, that was great, Mr. Wright! You found a contradiction right off the bat.
Always remember, Athena, when you find an inconsistency in a witness's testimony, there's always a reason behind it. It could be a lie, a hidden meaning, a secret. Whatever it is, it's up to us to dig it out.
And pointing out every contradiction we find is the best way to do it, right, boss?
Now the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Tonate?
Well, let me see. No. There must be some mistake. Oh, yes, of course. I remember now, the sound. I knew because of the sound.
Sound? What sound?
Of it counting?
When the timer of this type of bomb is switched on, it beeps softly. Beep, beep, beep. It is the sound of the bomb counting down.
Two problems with that. Number one, it's inside of a stuffed animal, which means it would conceal the sound. Number two,
How would nobody else hear it?
how would nobody else hear it? Yeah.
A beeping noise, you say? I suppose it would be possible to notice that, even with the bomb inside the stuffed animal.
I simply made a mistake. My bad.
My bad. My B. I'm sorry.
How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery?
Listening for the sound of a bomb's timer is an integral part of my work. I constantly undergo training so that I will never miss it.
Good grief.
I hardly think training would help you hear something so soft from so far away. What now?
Are you making light of the fine science of disarming bombs?
He's just gonna, like, turn the bomb on.
It is a solemn mission that I put my life on the line to perform.
Wait, theory. We try to catch him, he blows up the place secretly, and then all of the next cases are back in time. Like, everyone dies after this.
Wow.
It'd be really weird, but there's
How would they
another
make a
game
sequel
after
now?
this. It's another prequel.
Oh my gosh.
We find Maya Fey, or whatever.
What kind of specialist would I be if I could not hear a bomb's timer?
Well, I mean, I agree completely.
It's not like disassembling a toaster, you know. Now he's just showing off. You keep asserting that the sound was too tiny to hear, but the only tiny thing here
It's your brain.
Is your skill as a lawyer. Being suspicious is not an attractive quality, you know. And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, are you? Or perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Tonate did not hear the sound.
Oh, we absolutely have proof.
Well, no, but it still seems totally suspect. Kinda sus.
Very sus.
But it's going to be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something.
Red and blue are sus. 1, 2.
1, 2 on his
Both
goggles.
eyes.
If I have this correct, the prosecution's argument is that someone reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom. What I
That
don't
sounds about
understand,
right.
Mr. Payne, is why you believe that person to be Miss Woods. That's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Tonate happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the bomb. What's this now?
It happened before the trial started. It was when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb.
Why would anybody, for 2 seconds, be like, this little girl armed the bomb? The bomb specialist?
No.
No.
His job is to
Absolutely not.
disarm bombs.
Yeah, that means he can arm them.
We brought the bomb to the lobby for the defense. Bomb equals evidence. The lawyer wanted to see it before the start of the trial.
Looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Miss Woods was already there in that lobby. Her goal was surely to rearm the bomb and steal the remote switch.
Ooh, I hope Larry Butts is in this game. I really hope.
The remote switch?
Yes, the switch that controls the bomb remotely. Duh. It has been missing ever since the incident.
Oh, it's still not found.
Missing remote switch added to the court record.
Defendant, can we please check your pockets? No.
Missing remote switch, a switch that starts the time bomb's countdown. It was stolen just before the blast and is now missing.
Apollo Justice might have it.
I am.
Maybe he picked it up during, like, after the explosion. It's in there.
Maybe.
And then he was like, I'm gonna present it in court and it's gonna be perfect. And then, like, he's like, oh, my arm.
Oh, my back.
Oh, my back.
I am partially to blame. I left the bomb and remote on top of the transport case. And they were rearmed and stolen while I was talking with the lawyer.
The defendant then used the remote from inside the courtroom to start the timer.
That's a good objection.
How can you assert so unequivocally that the bomb was rearmed in the lobby?
He sounds like a woman there. Objection!
The bomb was safely secured in the transport case. The only time it was outside of the case was in that lobby. Therefore, that was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it.
Meddling.
Someone other than Mr. Tonate could have opened the case and taken the bomb out.
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Impossible. The transport case is assigned exclusively to me. Do you see this number here?
Looks like that thing from Jurassic Park. At the beginning of the movie when they're like, get the dinosaur in! And then, like, someone
Yeah.
gets pulled under the door. It looks like that.
That is my identification number. And I have the only key that can open the case.
And I put the remote in it.
Bomb transport case added to the court record. Mr. Tonate has the key. Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than conjecture. You have no proof that it was Miss Woods who stole the remote switch.
Not just conjecture, baseless conjecture.
Yes. And by the same token, you have no proof that it wasn't her. But what I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled the bomb. Ah! That tail!
5 minutes, 24 seconds, 2.3 deciseconds. The defense's advantage lasted a mere 5 minutes.
Ugh, talk about a rotten hand. As long as they have her fingerprints as their trump card, I'm at a big disadvantage.
The prosecution rests.
It appears we will have to hear from the defendant herself once more. I wholeheartedly agree, Your Honor. I would like to recall Miss Woods to the stand. I trust you have no objections, Mr. Wright. I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. On the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad.
I can read your feelings, you know, boss.
Guess there's no hiding from her, huh?
Don't worry, I know we need her testimony. But if anybody picks on her again, they'll pay.
Guess she's already at anger level 1.
Don't worry, I'll stop the proceedings before I let anything bad happen to her.
The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
In that case, I will take my leave. But before I do, there is just one more thing, Mr. Wright. Is it?
Yeah,
Me? Yes?
may all your bacon burn.
Dismantling bombs is my job. Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you try.
This guy is hiding something. I just know it.
Yeah, why wouldn't
I saw the opening cutscene.
I saw an opening cutscene with his ugly mug.
Now if you will excuse me.
See, I have to ask, does he have a beard? Or is that like a bicycle helmet?
It's a helmet.
It's a helmet, okay. I thought he had a beard.
No.
Gotcha.
Bailiff, please go out into the lobby and bring back the defendant.
Yes, sir!
Yes! Uh-oh, she's already crying. That's not good.
Junie! Hi, Athena!
She looks even worse off than before.
Don't worry, Junie. We're here for you. Thanks, Athena. And I'll do my best, too.
You blew up the courtroom because you bear resentment against the courts, correct?
No, of course not.
What's that you say? I can barely hear you.
I haven't done anything wrong. This prosecutor's scary.
Oh man, it's a good thing Von Karma wasn't the prosecutor.
Dude, Von Karma would have snapped in her face. She would have cried.
Well, she's already crying
Okay,
right
she
now.
would have, like,
Fainted,
yeah. Or Von Karma, Franziska,
Yeah.
whipping her.
What an impudent little girl. Stop acting innocent and tell the truth. This is getting ugly. You rearmed the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse. Admit it. That's why you went to the lobby where Mr. Justice was, isn't that right?
Mr. Wright, can I go give the prosecutor a smack?
What? Of course not! Do we have to review Courtroom Manners 101 again?
We can't let a creep that bullies innocent girls like this off so easily.
I haven't forgotten about how he treated you.
Don't worry about me, just help Junie!
Athena's scary when she gets mad. She loses
Yeah.
her pupils.
Her heart's crying out. She's so scared. So very scared.
Looks like Athena's picking something up with her heightened sense of hearing. And it sounds like this time it's the voice of Miss Woods' heart. Don't deny it! You stole the remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you?
I can't believe the judge isn't, like, doing something. Your Honor, please put a stop to this. Mr. Payne's badgering the defendant.
Yes, Miss Woods does seem quite frightened. Mr. Payne, I ask that you behave more like a gentleman. Ah, but don't you know, Your Honor? There is no more a gentleman in this world than I.
Ugh, as if a gentleman or even a gentleman would behave like he does. Don't let that rude ruffian win.
How dare you call a gentleman such as I a rude ruffian? I'll have you know I attend a manners class every Saturday.
But is that for table manners with, what's her face from Jam Sam 3?
Maybe. I'm more than just a mere gentleman. I'm a genteel man.
Not when you're terrorizing a young lady, you're not. I'd demand my money back from that manners class if I were you.
I should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them, but...
This is hilarious.
Mr. Payne, that will be enough. Certainly, Your Honor. No further questions. Let's move on to the defendant's testimony.
That's what we were here to do in the first place, you jerk!
That's my dad's, you jerk! Miss Woods, please share with the court what you were doing when the bomb went off.
She just doesn't talk for the entire witness testimony. She's wearing a long dress.
I like the long dress. When the bomb went off.
Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery. The bomb went off, and rubble started to falling.
It's okay. She's nervous.
Fell on top of me. Junie's clearly in pain, being forced to recall the bombing like this. She can't even get her words out.
This isn't going to work. So what now? Hey, wait a minute. Even if she can't vocalize what she wants to say, we can listen to what's inside her heart.
How does
Yes!
that work with
Now's the perfect time to use Athena's power. You can hear it, can't you, Athena? The cries of Miss Woods' heart.
Yes, and they sound incredibly strained. She's so scared. I think it could collapse. She could collapse at any second.
Athena has a unique ability, you see. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear the words of a witness's heart.
Okay,
In essence, she can sense how a person is really feeling from the tone of their voice.
that's cool.
Guess it's all up to Athena and her special ability now.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
If it's literally like, listen to your heart, Kingdom Hearts,
Kingdom
how would
Hearts!
that work for the judge? Where it's like, hey, I know what this defendant's really thinking. She's thinking this. And they're like, that seems possible.
That's possible. Athena, I want you to use the analytical psychology you studied and listen to the testimony of Miss Woods' heart.
Okay, boss. I'll give it a go. After all, this is the whole reason I put all that effort into studying analytical psychology. Yeah, gents, let's do this!
All gets. Let's do this. My favorite gimmick. So your holographic Phenomabob can show us how Miss Woods is feeling, right?
In a nutshell, yeah. The emotions and images that I picked up on just now while listening to her testimony, I can enter all of that into Widget and use the mood matrix to analyze them.
Mood Matrix is amazing.
Well, it's probably gonna be crying. These mood markers here reflect fluctuations in Junie's emotions. When she's feeling happy or is enjoying the memory, the happy marker will light up. When she's feeling angry or frustrated, the angry marker will react. When she's feeling sadness or is frightened by a memory, the sad marker will blank. And when she's feeling surprised or confused, the surprised marker will let us know. Well, I wonder which one it will be.
So with your special ability in Widget's Mood Matrix program, we can track how Miss Woods is feeling as she testifies. Talk about the wonders of technology.
Yep, now let's give this a shot. I'm picking up on some kind of discord or noise in Junie's heart. See here? This is what the noise looks like in the mood matrix. It's a result of inconsistencies between her testimony and her feelings. If we can pinpoint these inconsistencies, the noise level should drop.
Okay, it's time to listen to Miss Woods' true testimony. Alright, nothing.
Well, that day, cough, I was watching from the gallery. The bomb went off. Yeah. And rubble started falling. It fell on top of me. Why is that happy? What? I think I have a good grasp on Junie's emotional state now.
This power of Athena's is incredible.
I'm seeing an unexpected emotion that's inconsistent with the content of her testimony.
What? Already?
Yeah, why would she be happy that rubble fell on her? Look at this! When she says it fell on top of me, the happy marker's reacting.
Well, look at that. That is odd.
There must be a reason for this contradictory emotion. We just need to do some digging. When you find an unexpected emotion, tap the unexpected emotion from the four mood markers.
So this is a cool little thing here.
It is interesting.
Well,
So
it's
you
the
tap
green
it,
one.
yeah. And then he just he just points it out to her,
Yep.
and she's like, "Oh no!"
And unless I'm mistaken, I don't think you can get penalized in the Moon Matrix at all. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How can we make an easy Ace Attorney game?
Widget,
I know.
Widget is registering joy when Miss Woods recalls the rubble falling on her. There must be a reason for this unexpected emotion. Miss Woods, as the rubble was falling, was there also something that made you feel happy?
What? Mr. Wright, the feeling of happiness is spreading throughout Junie's heart. Keep going on this point, and I bet Junie will start to calm down.
Great. Let's hear what she has to say.
Just as I was about to escape the courtroom, the bomb went off. I was so startled, I tripped. And then rubble started falling on top of me. I really thought I was done for. But just then...
Oh yeah, I forgot about this post.
Aww, that's cute. Does she have a thing for him? That'd be cute.
Probably. She's seen us how she's knitting hearts.
No, this is like the heart thing from, the heart sweater that Phoenix Wright would wear. Feeny or whatever.
Oh yeah, Feeny.
Apollo came and rescued me. Apollo? He used his own body to shield me from the rubble.
So that's when he sustained those injuries.
Poor dude. How do you feel, Junie? Did talking about Apollo give you some courage? Yes. Apollo is just like the sun, strong and bright and warm. Just talking about him makes me feel like a leaf undergoing photosynthesis. And see, your coughing stopped all of a sudden. Oh! You're right! Thank you, Athena.
Cheesy! Shut up, Pain.
Well, it's at 50 now, so that's good.
Looks like we were able to draw out some new testimony.
Pretty neat, huh? But there's still some noise left, meaning there must still be some discord in Junie's heart.
I guess we'll have to keep going then.
Let me input this new information and update the mood matrix, and we'll be good to go. You remember what to do, right?
When I find an unexpected emotion, I should touch pinpoint.
That's right. And then you tap the unexpected emotion from the mood markers. If we can find the reason for the discord in her heart, then we should be able to draw even more new testimony out. And then I was angry that Apollo shielded himself from...
I
tried to run, but I was too slow. Before I could get away, the bomb went off. I was so startled I tripped, then rubble started falling on top of me. I thought I was done for. But then Apollo came and rescued me, so now there's the sadness.
You were happy when Mr. Justice rescued you, weren't you?
Yes, I was really happy.
This is one of my favorite animations in
That's
the game.
cute.
But was there also something you felt sad about at the same time?
Sad?
The reason I ask is... when you were describing how you were rescued, we sensed a little sadness, too.
Oh! I think it's probably because of Bum Rap Riney?
Bum Rap Riney? Well, what do you know? Something new.
That's right. I brought my stuffed animal, Bum Rap Riney, to watch the trial with me. Bum Rap Riney and Phony Fanty are brothers.
Who knew that the legal world could inspire a whole line of merchandise?
They need to make that a meme for all of the Ace Attorney, like, merchandise.
Yeah.
I had Bum Rap Riney with me when I was watching the trial. But it wasn't until Apollo saved me that I realized I'd lost him as I was running away. My poor Riney, a victim of the terrible bomb. Oh, I know. You can see what he looks like in this poster.
No more bum raps.
How does that literally look like Phoenix Wright?
He's got the suit.
It's
a
for
rhino.
the campaign to eradicate fake evidence and false charges? They have a campaign for that?
We talked about this last video.
Oh, man.
Phony Fanty looks nice.
Yeah.
Phony Fanty and Bum Rap Riney, huh? Nothing against the campaign, but why an elephant and a rhinoceros?
Mr. Wright, I don't sense any discord in Junie's heart anymore.
Noise level 0%. So I guess that means we managed to draw out all of her testimony.
That's right. I'll just make an update with the new info and then we'll have the whole picture. So, do you think her new testimony will help?
Absolutely. I don't know what I would have done without you, Athena.
Hey.
So Bum Rap Riney was in the courtroom when the bomb went off.
Absolutely.
Now that we know that, it changes the meaning of that other piece of evidence. All I have to do is present it at the right statement. Alright, so now the markers are gone, but
I
we're
was
still
watching
here.
from the gallery with Bum Rap Riney. I tried to run, but I was too slow. Before I could get out of the courtroom, the bomb went off. I was so startled I tripped. Then rubble started falling. I thought I was done for. But then Apollo came and rescued me.
I love the music in here.
Yes. I was so startled before I could get out. Oh, what are we supposed
New
to
picture. So Phoenix was like, now that we know she's with the stuffed animal, this changes the way a piece of evidence looks.
do? Well, because she didn't bring the other one, right?
Well, true. The other one, though, was like evidence for the trial.
Yeah, so she didn't bring in the bomb, dude. She didn't bring Bomberman
It also would explain why
Oh,
her fingerprints
yeah.
were on the tail.
on the tail because there's the other one has a tail.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't make that connection, to be honest.
Miss Woods, I know this trial has been very hard for you, but you can relax now. You are, without a doubt, innocent. Mr. Wright, what wild assertion are you making now? My wild assertion is simply this. The two stuffed animals were mixed up. The tail the defendant's fingerprints were found on wasn't that a phony Fanty. It was the tail of her gallery companion, Bum Rap Riney.
Bum Rap. I'm still.
Oh, epic
I'm still
pursuit
stuck
music
on it.
as well. What? What nonsense is that? I concede they're both stuffed animals, yes, but they're completely different characters. An elephant and a rhino, they're as distinct as a defense lawyer and a prosecutor. But are they really so different? Both defense lawyers and prosecutors strive to protect the peace through law.
Even elephants and rhinos have some similar characteristics. They're both gray, for example.
Anyway, this poster is all I need to prove my assertion to be true. If I may direct the court's attention to here, you'll clearly see how the two got mixed up.
It's because of the tail, cause you already told me.
Well, would you look at that? The two tails are exactly the same. Yes, exactly. The two stuffed animals are based on entirely different animals, but the design of their tails is exactly the same. Ah!
Oh, it's in a roundabout.
Yeah.
I like that.
Order! Order in the court! As long as the possibility exists that the tail belongs to the Bum Rap Riney, we can no longer consider it to be decisive proof that the defendant handled the bomb.
Bum Rap Riney!
As the things stand, I consider the charges against the accused unsubstantiated. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Payne? Oh, yes, of course, Your Honor.
Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You turned things right around.
Yeah, it's not over yet, but at least we managed to hold out this long. I believe that brings our proceedings for today to a close. Mr. Payne, I'm afraid you have some serious investigating ahead of you. Oh, yes, Your Honor. Oh, this always happens.
This is the worst.
Very well. Let us reconvene tomorrow. Court is adjourned.
Court's adjourned until tomorrow.
It's not every day we have multiple trial days in the first case.
In the first case, yeah.
December 17th, 11:56 a.m. Wow, that was fast. District Court Defendant Lobby number 5.
That was like 2 hours of sweat. That was so exciting, boss. We did it! True to form, you managed to just barely pull it off at the very last moment.
True to form? Gee, I never knew you had such a glowing opinion of me.
Thank you for everything you've done.
You did great, Miss Woods. You really stuck it out.
And you got really brave at the end, just when we needed you the most, Junie. Thanks to you, we were able to turn things around. Well, you were the one who gave me that courage, Thena. Really? Thanks. So to be honest, was I of any help at all?
Of course! Without you, we would have never gotten out of that tight spot.
Yeah, that's good to hear! I may still have a lot to learn, but you can bet I'm going to give it my all. I'll be so good that one day you'll call me your partner!
That's what I like to hear.
Aren't you already his partner?
Well, she's like a junior lawyer at his firm. Analytical psychology, the ability to solve the riddles of a person's heart. Athena's true potential is beginning
It's
to
a
really
big
shine
deal.
through now.
It's big. Hey, where's Apollo anyway?
Hmm.
Hopefully
question.
At the hospital.
I almost forgot about him. Wow! Poor guy.
A whole game later, and they still forget about each other.
After playing the 2 Edgeworth games, you know, I just forgot about him. I assumed he'd still be here in the lobby.
Oh, I know. Maybe he's still in the courtroom number 4.
Courtroom number 4? What would he be doing at the scene of the explosion?
When I came out of the lobby to rest, I told Apollo about Bun Rep Riney. I told him I dropped Riney in the courtroom as I was trying to escape before the blast. And then Apollo said he had an idea where Riney might be, so we went off to take a look together. Huh. I guess Apollo can be pretty nice when he wants to be.
Wow, rude. That's also a romantic first date spot. Blown up courtroom looking for a stuffed animal.
Yes.
So you went looking for Riney together before you were called back into courtroom number 5. We can't find the defendant anywhere! Oh no, she's just looking for her rhinoceros in the destroyed courtroom. Oh, that makes sense.
Yes. I'd have some time to rest, so I was able to go and look for him. But then they called me into the courtroom number 5 to testify. Apollo insisted on staying there, though. With all those injuries? I wonder how he's managing. I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Wonder what it was.
He told me, I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper.
Just maybe he found some new piece of evidence?
Anyway, we better go and get him.
Good idea. December 17th, 12:11 p.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4.
You know, it's also funny because... Oh, never mind.
Apollo! Trial's over for today!
This is what I've been saying.
Come on, I know you're...
Oh my gosh, is he dead? Please tell me he's not dead. Dude, no! We can't have him dead! Bro, we had a whole game about Apollo Justice! And all the interesting things! He can't be dead!
He can't be. To be continued.
Okay, the thing that I was going to say before walking in there, what was I going to say? Don't give me that music at this time.
Opposed.
No, what was I gonna say? It was gonna be something important.
I do not know.
I don't remember now.
About her voice? Or is this before the cutscene started?
That was before the cutscene started. So I was gonna be like, I was gonna say something. I'm like, oh wait, I'll let the cutscene pan out.
Oh darn! Whoops.
And then the Apollo.
Oh yeah.
Boy.
Wow, what a first case, huh?
Yeah. This is interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
We spent an entire game with this dude. Maybe he's not dead. Maybe he just like...
Maybe just blunt force trauma to the head, but he's not dead from it.
Maybe he just fell over and he's asleep.
Maybe he hit his head on a rock and all his memory came back.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, that's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. We'll have to see what happens next. We'll see if Apollo's really dead or if he just hit his head on a rock, but he's still alive.
I've seen the cover of Spirit of Justice, and I thought he was on the cover. So either the game's a prequel,
Maybe,
or he's alive. One or the other.
If they killed off Apollo, that'd be insane, though.
That'd be
they already blew him up, so...
He's already basically dead.
Wow.
He's lost like 2 limbs.
No,
Or
he's
those
just bandaged.
Oh.
They're just bandaged.
He should have just gone to the hospital.
Did you think they were robot arms?
No, I thought that they were gonna be like Anakin arms.
Oh.
Which I guess are like robot arms.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Right. Have a
See
great
you next
day,
time.
and God bless.
I hope you have a good day after he died.
Because Apollo's not.